you will become happy. And then the question I asked was, what happens if you become happy? And then suddenly your reaction was little sad. Did you know that? What's wrong with being happy? You said you'll have to compromise a lot of things. When was that previously that you had to compromise for happiness? Is that a conditioning that we have associated?
See, when I say happy, so of course these are very personal things that we are talking here.
You don't need to disclose.
Yeah, me.
Just feel.
No, it's not personal. Personal is it's the way that your brain and you have been wired with. When I say I would be really happy, I would just justify with an example. If I would be a really devoted person towards an entity, say God X, and I feel that once I cross that barrier and if I surrender myself, I would be a really happy person. But I'm not able to surrender myself because I feel that I would not be putting extra effort. Rather, I would be just surrendering everything on this entity. For example, if I have to find a job, and right now what I do is I feel that it's me who is responsible for this. If I do my job, if I do put all of my energy, I'll get it for sure. But if I would surrender, then probably I would be less care person. I would say maybe God will take care of it, or maybe other person will take care of it. It is not about the God, by the way. Just you can generalize
Anyone
it.
whom you surrender to.
Yeah.
Done?
Yeah.
Now my question to you is, where did you learn that surrender means totally giving up and not doing any action?
I didn't learn there.
But why do you think if you surrender, then you'll have nothing to do?
Because then say I surrendered, then why would I put on this other person like to whom I surrender?
Is surrender only because I don't want to work, and that is when I want to give it to you?
Going to work, writing.
So whosoever we are surrendering to,
Say God, yes.
God or any entity, we are saying either if I surrender, I'll give it to you to handle everything. And if I am doing everything, then what is the need for surrender? So is whosoever you're surrendering to, is that a very transactional, it's like a transaction that you're having with this person. I will only surrender to you if you take up the whole work which I will not be comfortable with. And if you don't take up, then what's the use of you being there? Why do I surrender to you? Can I offer you a third alternative? I surrender to you for things that I have no control over.
Which are
Fair point. Whether it will rain or not tomorrow, whether this job comes up or this new opportunity comes up or not. But what I'll do is, I will give in my best. And I will not expect you to change anything.
so that's where it
And
comes.
because without anything you doing, I love you for just you being there. You don't do anything. I don't care. But what I'm saying is, even if you don't do anything, I will do all the work. But because I love you, I surrender to you. And surrender does not mean giving up the control. It's not you become my owner. I'm saying I do this, and whatever I've put in, I offer it to you in your feet, whatever you want. Or you don't want it. Absolutely not. Let it go. If you have space.
Space though.
So what I'm saying is, I do my work. There is a difference between inaction and non-action. One thing is, I will not do anything. I'll relax on my couch. I'll say, मैंने तो surrender कर दिया, मुझे करना क्या? The second part is, I will still do my best. But उसका result क्या रहेगा? Which I have no control over. I let someone else decide. And whatever you decide, I'm okay with it. But मेरी तरफ से जो होगा, I will put in my fucking best. I will not take my step back. I will not leave any stone unturned. I will do the best I can.
in this conversation, you didn't talk about the other part. The thing. There is no part here. Like there is no such a surrender thing. So word in the end. Like you don't even want to surrender to whatever you talked about here. You were talking about yourself. How much energy would you put in? How much effort would you put in? There was no part that you want to surrender to whatever.
What I surrender to is whatever I don't have any control of. I will still prepare for the interview. What kind of a person comes in is not under my control. I don't know who will that person be. It could be Ramesh, Suresh, Prajapati, whatever it is. I don't have that control. But whosoever that is, मेरे हाथ में तो नहीं है. You decide.
Why you decide? आपके हाथ में नहीं है.
Then who
Let
do
it
you
be.
let?
Let it be.
This is
आपके
surrender.
हाथ में.
Let it be is also a surrender. When I say I don't have any control, अब या तो मैं कोशिश करूंगा कि पता करने की कोशिश करूंगा सबकी कौन है कौन नहीं है. Surrender is letting it be, not to an entity, but letting it be.
Yeah.
I'm not forcing anything. I'm just doing my bit and I'm letting it be. कोई मेरे पास आ रहा है, well and good. कोई मुझे छोड़ के जा रहा है, मैंने अपनी तरफ से बेस्ट एफर्ट मार दिया एक रिलेशनशिप में. कोई मुझे छोड़ के जा रहा है, that is not in my control. That is up to their life, their childhood upbringing, whatever that is. I don't have that control. So what I say is, I did my best. I will provide you all the happiness that I can. आपको किस किस चीज में शिकायत है? I will work on everything. But if you still want to leave me, I let it be. That's surrender. And that's not efforting surrender. That is effortless surrender.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's exactly the point is that letting it be, yes. I mean that's the end goal.
So basically, whatever he is saying, it's true because मेरा opinion भी यही है. You control whatever you can. You leave it to him, whatever you can't control. When I left my job, so I thought कि I'll do this, right? But there were things and factors which were beyond my control. So eventually I had to do something, है ना? And I left it कि भाई ठीक है जो होगा हो जाएगा. I'll put in my effort, whatever he is saying ना. So आज जो भी इन्होंने बोला, it's something which I personally resonate a lot. क्योंकि मैं ये practice follow करता हूँ कि भाई I'll put in my best effort.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it will happen, but it will happen. I am leaving the rest to you.
In one line, if I say, surrendering is not giving away anything. It's just allowing. It is not something that you do. It is something, it is something that you stop resisting.
Yeah. I think
And over
it becomes
controlling
a lot easier when you say let it be. I am letting it be, but I'm keeping it to myself, and it creates a resistance somewhere.
Yeah.
Had it been the other case, which is in the case of Javier, in your case, you are letting it be when you have the other thing on the other side of the wall, and it becomes a lot easier for you. So here,
नहीं, this is something which I have to eventually accept, right? अब honestly, if I am starting up something, right? What can I do? I can approach people. I can put in my best. I can work day and night. But whether or not I'll get the success which I want, ये सारे factors मेरे control में थोड़ा ना है. अगर सारा कुछ मेरे कंट्रोल में होगा तो मैं ही दुनिया पे राज कर रहा
I think
हूँ ना.
I've realized one thing. शायद you are having a lot of trust issues in passing on control to anyone.
Yes. So basically control, there is a very good saying, it's like sand. आप जितना टाइटली उसको कंट्रोल करोगे ना, जितना टाइट कंट्रोल करोगे तो उतना ही निकलेगा. बट इफ यू लेट अ लिटिल लूज, इट विल नॉट गेट आउट दिस मच. ओवर कंट्रोलिंग है ना, दैट इज वेरी हार्मफुल.
Now the question comes is, you need to work on the trust factor. Why don't you have trust in anyone? And you might realize that this would be a pattern in your life, that you would not be easily trusting anyone.
Takes time.
But there would be hard resistance towards trusting anyone. And now that could be another situation that we can talk about. ये कहाँ से build up हुआ? But the problem is I cannot relinquish control because if I trust you enough, more than happy to give it to you. But abhi, because I can't see you, I don't know who you are, I cannot
Yeah.
trust you with my everything. Correct?
Yeah.
Which is fair. You're not wrong in that. You're absolutely not wrong in that. But the question that comes is, do you trust yourself enough? That is the question. That is more important.
Hmm.